We know Virat Kohli left Indian Test captaincy suddenly. So we are here analyzing what are the
Suddenly,
reasons. Yeah, actually, suddenly he left because we are not hoping that he is going to leave Test captaincy. He left. He left ODI and T20 captaincy for Rohit Sharma because there are lots of disputes between him. There are news of disputes between Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. But now he left the Indian team Test captaincy. So we are here to analyze what may be the reasons because we are not sure about the reasons, but we are discussing here. So, yeah, sure. What's your
okay.
take? Yeah.
So first of all, matlab, this news has been like since like 2 3 days कि Virat Kohli has now left Indian captaincy, and when I first heard it, actually heard it, first I thought कि हाँ ODI and T20 छोड़ी है ना, so it must be that only, right? The people are what people are discussing. But then I came to know that he has also left the Test captaincy. So the first thought, imminent thought that came to my mind was he left it because the South African series, right, which was supposed to be a comfortable win, right? Given that we won the first test so easily and lost the other two so brutally, I think one of the factors is the loss to South Africa. But I'm not gonna say he has been a bad captain at all, because I was going through his stats and you know what I found, like he has won like 74% of 74% of test matches that were held in India, and he has a moderate win percentage of test matches held outside India, like 43%. And we already know that India has a bad record playing outside, but still 43% is moderate. That's not bad. Okay, so one reason was the South African series, I believe, and the second, I believe, is the one reason that hasn't been coming out is that the BCCI and Saurav Ganguly wanted him to leave. No, this hasn't been the news, but they wanted him to leave, and the reason is that they wanted a single sole captain across all three formats. So I'm thinking they'll be putting Rohit Sharma to do the deed to become the captain for like 2 3 years at least till he's playing. And another reason which I think can be quite correct is that what Virat Kohli wrote in that Instagram post is quite right. He has been like test captain for 7 years. He has been like 7 years is a lot of time, and that's a lot of stress. Uh, and I remember that MS Dhoni left the Test captaincy in 2015. Since then, Virat Kohli took lead, and he has performed brilliantly. I believe that out of all the three formats, Test is the one which India has performed the best. They have like excelled at it, and Virat Kohli's decision making has been one of the reasons. Okay, so he just got tired. He was really stressed of the he ran he ran out of patience, you know. So there's one instance I was reading, and it mentioned he like uh, about Dean Elgar, like when he won the review, right? Dean Elgar's review, he won. So Virat Kohli was seen saying something bad on the stumps mic, right? So that's really natural, but people made a huge thing out of that, and I don't know why such controversies arise. But yeah, it's natural human behavior to speak something like these when we are angry, right? So I believe the bad media, bad publicity has been one of the reasons कि Virat Kohli wanted to leave the test. He never shows कि he is affected by such media and all, but I believe a small part of him actually does get affected, right? Even if someone says bad things about us, we also get affected, right? Even though Virat Kohli is on a very big level, but I believe that some things that people say do matter, right? People do matter for a certain while, and yeah, I think that these were one of some reasons. But it can also be like कुछ भी नहीं है, सिर्फ he felt कि चलो it's been a long journey, and since I want to focus on my game only now, let others take the lead, and I can also help them become good captains. Like MS Dhoni trained Virat Kohli. MS Dhoni almost like for 2 3 years he was under two before going away, before retiring. Sorry, MS Dhoni played and taught Virat Kohli how to lead, right? And India did really well during that time, and they even did well after Dhoni departed. But yeah, we can certainly see that Virat Kohli was a leader, good leader, great leader, and we certainly hope that Rohit Sharma does the same.
Okay, yeah, that's a really good point you made here. Like first is Saurav Ganguly and BCCI wants a single captain or we can say same captain for all the formats. And the other point is like Virat Kohli left the captaincy because of bad publicity and all. But what I feel the major reason behind leaving this captaincy is its form, because he's performing good from past 10 or 12, like from the day he started playing for India, he's playing really amazing. But from past few years, like his records are not showing everything. He has not a single century from last 3 4 years. Yeah, we know there was a corona and everything, but his performance are really getting low from past some years. And also what I feel, there must be some disputes between him and Rohit Sharma as well. I'm not saying it's because of captaincy and other things, but there must be a team who needs something like winning a trophy and everything. And somewhere we saw Virat Kohli losing his temperament somewhere, and many things like that. So that's why what I feel the major reason behind his leaving the captaincy is team and the his team and his form. These are the major two reasons what I feel. Yeah, your points are really valid that Saurav Ganguly and BCCI wants a single captain for all the formats, as well as he is not having a good state of mind for himself as well after the bad publicity he is having. But it's really important to perform a really great when you are playing as a captain of a country, and no one is going to exclude him even after he left captaincy, because we all know that he is a really amazing player. So I feel that he need to focus more on his batting. That's why he left the captaincy. It's his own decision to leave the captaincy in a test format. I am saying, not in a ODI and T20 format, but in a test format. What I feel, he left captaincy for his own good and for the good of the team. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like we have made very valid points, I think, and we have made valid points that no media is going to. I think they are just going to go after drama, the point that attract people to watch the news. I think that's
Yeah,
what
they
they'll
are
cover,
going to create a news like
and I want to just say one line for Virat
mhm.
Kohli that the day this dude retires, even the
Hmm.
haters will cry because
Definitely, yeah.
his contribution to Indian cricket
Hmm.
is is like incomparable. We compare him with Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, and Brian Lara, and so what not, right? But
Yes.
his performance and his contribution to the Indian cricket is completely incomparable. But like he was a solo dominator for
Hmm.
so many years, and now that his performances are not that great for one or two past one for the past 1 or 2 years, people are beginning to backlash, and that's what expected of Indian audiences. Like once the player doesn't play a good, and but to tell you, like Kohli's average is still almost 50, even though he's not in good form, he's still maintaining the average above 50 because he's playing well. He's not able to reach the 100, but he's playing really well, and I believe
Okay.
the attitude he has, that's one thing, but you cannot judge a person only because of their attitude. The gameplay they have, it also it also comes into play, right?
Yes,
And
yes, yes. Yeah, definitely. You are saying a valid thing. Like Virat Kohli is one of the best, or I can say is the best test captain,
the best
the best
cricketer, yeah.
overseas test captain, I say, from India, because he has a higher winning percentage or everything he have several records on his name, like most wins as a captain in a country outside with our outside Asia and everything, like Sina country. He has amazing records in the Sina countries as well. So he's the best test captain from India, what I say. But the second point, what I make to here, like it's not about Indian audience or audience of any country. It's an human behavior. You backlash the person whom you expect the much. So it's natural. But India, like yeah, you said right that Indian audience are really harsh towards the captains of it. Like they are harsh for MS Dhoni, even for Sachin Tendulkar, the greatest of all. They are harsh for him. Like he need to leave the he need to be retired at the stage where he's not performing everything they said. And after his 100 he left, he almost left the cricket. But before that they are backlashing him as well. So it's tendency of audience to backlash their players. But it's really happen in every
I'll
country.
say
So
tendency of the stupid audience.
yeah, stupid audience, yeah, they always want someone to perform a good cricket or everything.
And when
But
they perform good cricket, they appreciate. And when they perform bad cricket, they depreciate. And
yeah, they
I honestly don't understand what's going through their mind when they're doing that.
yeah, sometimes it happens. It's a bad phase of your life, like you are not performing good. It's really happens sometimes. Like Virat Kohli is not having 100, but
And
like you
what's
said,
bad is that they just don't defame the players, they defame their families. And this is such
yeah,
bad thing that I can't even think about. Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
just
it's happening in
totally
Indian cricket.
bad.
Like
And yeah,
many of the audiences are going to say bad words about their families and everything. This is really not needed to be done. But I feel it's a tendency and mindset of the person. So you are not going to change that. But what we can say that like Virat Kohli is an amazing captain, and it maybe it's his own choice to leave Test captaincy to more focus more on his game. And definitely he will be taking forward Indian cricket. Even if he is not a captain, he will be going to take Indian
yes,
cricket
he'll still be like
ahead.
one of the
Yeah,
best players for next 3 4 years, and he'll perform wonderfully, I believe.
yeah,
I want him
definitely.
to perform wonderfully, and like, just shut the mouths of these haters and backlashers. Just shut them out of these.
Yeah, it's really needed for it's really needed for his self confidence also. And he's an amazing player, as we all know. So he will be going to come back again, and we are hoping for the best for him. All the best, Virat Kohli, for his future as an player. And now all the best for Rohit Sharma for his
Yes,
captaincy.
all the
Yeah,
best to Rohit Sharma for carrying
Indian
the
cricket
light
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah,
definitely.
he he'll be the. I hope he becomes a really great captain and
Okay,
achieves
so
records.
now World Cup is next year, so we
Yes.
are hoping he will be going to win World Cup for us. We
Let's
are
hope
hoping.
the Mumbai Indians light. The
Yeah,
Mumbai Indians luckiness comes to Team India as well,
yeah,
like,
the
right?
lucky charm he carries will be going forward to take India win as World Cup. So it's really amazing for us as well, and for every Indian fan, we are hoping Rohit Sharma will be going to win World Cup 2022 and 23 for us. So let's
And so
really,
on, so on, so on, so on, right?
yes, we will see.
Okay, one question I have, like, who do
Yeah,
you think, like,
yeah,
let's take it forward a bit.
yeah.
Who do you think will carry the captaincy after Rohit Sharma?
Okay, it's really difficult for to say this now because there are lots of option we had.
No,
Like
one option that you think, like, he's mature enough to be a captain.
I can't pick one, definitely. I will say two, Lokesh, Rahul, and even if Ravindra Jadeja play for a long time, so Ravindra Jadeja. Lokesh Rahul is because he has a temperament of leading the team. Like he shows his amazing game in a Kings 11 Punjab. He was a bit unlucky in the tournament because the team was not performing good. But I feel he has a mindset or tendency to lead the team in amazing way. so what I feel, we can see Lokesh Rahul as a future captain, or we can see Ravindra Jadeja if he plays for minimum 3 to 4 years after this World Cup. Because Ravindra Jadeja is really an amazing all-rounder who is not going to who is not going out from the team, and he will be a permanent he have a permanent slot in the team. So what I feel, he must be a good option for as a captain. Yeah, these are my two picks.
Great, great,
What
great,
about you?
great.
Yeah.
I believe Shreyas Iyer should be the one to lead because I see a certain maturity in him. I see a certain calm in him that I saw in one other person, MS Dhoni, and I believe that if given a few years, he'll certainly become someone that
Yeah,
selectors can rely on
yeah,
to become a captain.
he lead Delhi Daredevils really well.
Yes,
This
he
year,
in his under his captaincy, they have done so well.
so well. Yeah, even this year, he's not the captain. Delhi Daredevils will reach to the semi-finals. Yeah, but this year, Rishabh Pant led the team because of some injury issues and all. But yeah, Shreyas Iyer is a good option. Definitely,
Yes, yes, yes,
they need to take him as as a future captain, and
definitely.
yeah, definitely we will see what's
Okay,
going to happen. Yeah,
that's great.
it's
Nice.
really a
Okay, so
good development.
everyone watching, like, if you like the podcast, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Play my thoughts.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you.